Hey guys, how have you all been? I hope you've all been well. My room is a mess and you can literally see me in the back, but I'm literally past the point of caring, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've also got my retainer in. So if it looks a bit glossy and I've got a bit of a lisp, this is why. I'm just gonna start putting on my moisturiser and stuff while I just do my little intro. That was just my granddad. Basically, I'm doing that trend on him today and he doesn't know. Sorry, I need to cough. Have you seen the one on TikTok where you like randomly tell someone what you're doing in your day and just see what their reaction is, because like you just tell them really irrelevant things? Well, I'm doing that to him, and I told him I went in the shower earlier and I was scrubbing off my tan, and you know when like you leave like brown flakes from your tan, like dead skin, he said looks like, he just messaged me saying looks like you pooed in the shower. Lol, little does he know. It's dead skin with fake tan on, so that's great. But anyway, ignore my nails as well. Also ignore my voice because I have had COVID. Today's the first day that I have been allowed out after my 10-day isolation. So I went to the gym earlier and let me tell you, was it difficult? Like, oh my god, I was going in thinking, oh my god, I feel really strong today. Like, I've been so excited to go to the gym all week while I've been isolating because I literally love the gym. And I was like, right, I'm gonna get a PB today on the squats, like I'm gonna go for it. And oh my god, was it difficult? Like, I literally thought I was gonna pass out. I was struggling loads, doing not even the heaviest I'd done, and I literally felt like I was like sweating and like I was shaking loads. I was genuinely thought I'm gonna vomit if I don't finish this. Like, no, if I do finish this I'm gonna be sick. So I tried to like have a little bit of a breather and take it easy, and then I went to go and do something a little bit more difficult and it happened again. So I couldn't finish my Bulgarian split squats. Genuinely, I was going to pass out if I carried on. Like, so if you guys have COVID and you're planning on, you know, going to the gym, maybe just take it easy because it's way more difficult than you'd probably assume. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I don't really know why it happened to me, but it was kind of disappointing because I was really excited to go for a really hard gym sesh, but I guess you win some, you lose some. But yeah, this video is going to be an assumptions video, and just while I'm getting ready, just because I thought just adds a little bit of something to me to the vid, and you know, it's just kind of like, why not, you know? So tonight I'm going to spoons with my girlfriend. Literally everyone near us, like where I live, genuinely I could name you like 20 people that have COVID, and like loads of people are isolating. Like, it's crazy. It's literally spread around our group and like all of our friends so quickly, and it's like so crazy how that's happened because we've literally gone over a year in a global pandemic where literally hardly any of us have had it, and now we've literally all got it. But you know, I've tested negative yesterday and today, just to make sure before I was coming out of my isolation, and all of my symptoms have gone. I can taste again, which is really fun and exciting. But yeah, I'm going to spoons tonight. Gabby's literally one of the only people that haven't caught COVID, which is really weird. I don't know why she hasn't, but you know, that's fun. So we're going out tonight. I don't know whether I'm gonna drink tonight. I haven't decided yet. I mean, I say I haven't decided, but I know in the back of my mind that I am gonna drink. Like, I just can never, like, I just feel I get FOMO really easily. So when people are drinking around me, I just want to drink. No, I don't even want to drink. Like, I just feel like I have to. And then sometimes I regret it, sometimes I don't. Depends how drunk I get. I wish I could just get like tipsy and be like happy tipsy, but sometimes I don't even get tipsy no matter how much I drink. Sometimes I can get tipsy really quickly, but it's just like I don't want to spend the money. I don't know, it's a bit inconvenient sometimes, but you can never rely how I'm going to react on drink, to be honest. Again, you win some, you lose some. So let's get on with an assumption while I do my makeup. Quite hot. I have got my windows open, so if there's a bit of noise, that is why, but it's literally so hot in here, and it's not a temperature, I promise. It's just really hot in my room. So I haven't actually really looked at these, but I'm just gonna read out some of the more interesting ones, I guess. Someone said you wouldn't date a fan. I wouldn't consider myself to have fans. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know where my concealer's gone. I had to use this one that I don't use. Oh, fan it. Yeah, I would not consider myself to have fans, like at all, like in the slightest. But I'm guessing you just mean like followers or whatever, or like supporters. But yeah, I would date a follower. because the thing is, you don't even know they're a follower until they say like, oh, I've seen your videos, or like whatever. Like, do you know what I mean? They're just a normal person. So it's like, if I start talking to somebody, the first thing I wouldn't ask them. Do you know what I mean? Like, that'd just be so weird because it doesn't even cross my mind. Like, I just wouldn't think of them any differently to literally anyone. So unless they brought it up, I wouldn't even know. So yeah, I definitely would. Someone said, you no longer have any anorexic thoughts. I definitely do, and I think I actually have them a lot more than people really do realise, and I do actually struggle quite a lot. And I think this is maybe the first time I've ever really mentioned this online, or to even anyone, to be honest, because obviously it's really hard to talk about it, and because obviously I am physically recovered, it's like you don't want people to take you less seriously or something if you talk about it. But it's like, no, they definitely haven't gone, and I do still struggle, but you know, it's not just gonna go overnight. And obviously I'm a lot more healthier and happier now, so I'm just working my way through it. Not much else to really say on that, to be fair. Someone said you're super rich. No, that is not true. Hang on, I don't know why this isn't working. No, I'm not super rich in the slightest, and if you're talking about me individually, obviously I am not, like, in my bank accounts, obviously I am not super rich, but no, I would not describe my family or whatever as super rich. Someone said they assume you're literally living the life. I mean, you could say that. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm living the life, but I'm enjoying my life, you know. Obviously, I don't know if anyone is really living the life at the minute, like considering the current circumstances, but I'm definitely making the most of like what we can do. Like, I literally go out, obviously not for the last whatever days while I've been isolating, because I've been isolating, but I literally go out 6 out of 7 days a week, and like I do make the most of it, and I go to the gym, and I see my friends, and I make loads of good memories over summer. Like, I do make the most of my, you know, my teen years, so I guess you could say I'm living the life. Someone said you're a very sensitive person. I am literally so sensitive. I don't think it's a very good trait to have, if I'm honest, because it doesn't actually, I don't think it's ever benefited me in any way being so sensitive, but I just can't help it. Like, you can't change how you are. Obviously you can try, but when it comes to like being sensitive, if something hurts you, like it hurts you. You can't just ignore it, obviously. Like, that's just not realistic, you know. So yes, I'm very sensitive, and some things that other people get sensitive to completely don't bother me, but a lot of things that tend to not annoy people would get to me. So yeah, I am sensitive. Someone said you work out and go to the gym all the time. I don't work out all the time. I probably go to the gym like 6 to 7 days a week, to be fair, if I have the time, but I wouldn't say I work out all the time, because like, yeah, I probably go to the gym every day, but that's like a 1.5 hour slot out of a 24-hour day. Do you know what I mean? And that's all the working out I will do in the day. So it's like, no, I don't work out in gym all the time, but I do go every day, but it's only a small portion of my day. Like, it would be probably like 10 hours in a week, and how many hours are there in a week? I don't know, but it's like not even half a day in a week. Do you know what I mean? If you added it all up in total. So yeah. Someone said, not trying to be rude, but I feel like you can be bitchy sometimes, maybe. Okay. Obviously, I don't know, people might think differently from an outsider's point of view, but I like to think I'm actually the opposite to a bitchy person. I think, like, you know, everybody has their moments with, like, on their own with their best friend. I would never ever like ever intentionally hurt someone's feelings, and I would never like judge someone without knowing them, or like go out of my way to put someone down, or like be the jealous type. Like, I wouldn't do that. I'd always try and uplift people, and even if I didn't really like them, I'd never make them feel uncomfortable in my presence. Like, I'd always try and, you know, make them feel comfortable around me and stuff. So I don't know, I would say I'm actually not a bitchy person, but everyone has their opinions, I guess, so it's up to you what you think of me, I guess. Someone said you wish you had a younger sibling. I would actually love to have a younger sibling. Like, that'd be so fun. I don't know if you guys know, but I have an older brother and an older sister. Well, between my brother and me, I don't know, that is like a 10-11 year gap between us, so it is quite big, but we do get on really well. Like, we're really similar, but I don't really see him that often. And then my sister, there's like a 6.5 year gap, so I'd say there's quite Obviously that is quite a big gap, but as I'm getting older, it doesn't really seem like there is a gap, to be honest. Like, we don't spend a lot of time together, but the time we do spend together, like, we get on so well. I feel like we can relate a lot now because we are getting to that age where it's kind of like you can relate to more things now and stuff at my age. I would love to have a younger sibling. I'd love to have probably a younger sister, if I'm honest, just because I can probably help them more than if I had a younger brother. Yeah, I think having a younger sister would be really cute. Like, I would want to be one of them sisters where she could like come to me for anything and like not snake her out. Do you know what I mean? Like, she just feels like she can talk to me and get advice, and like I can just look out for her and, you know, to be there for her. But, you know, I don't have a younger sister and I'm not gonna get a younger sister, so no point even thinking about it really, is there? Someone said you always try to smile. Yeah, I definitely do. I mean, sometimes I can't help but cry, and my friends know that, lol. Sometimes it's really bad and I literally cry when I'm out. It's actually like really embarrassing, and I will literally cringe for days and days and days after, and I, oh god, when I think about it, it makes me so embarrassed. But you know, you just can't help it. Like, you just can't, you can't not cry. If you're gonna cry and then someone says, are you okay? Or like gives you a hug, there's no going back then. Like, that's it. Just, it was your own fault for asking if I was alright, you know? Like, obviously I'm gonna cry then. But yeah, I do always try and smile even if I'm not feeling my best. Like, I'll always try and put on a brave face, but I think most people tend to do that, like, you know, quite a common thing to do, I guess. Someone said you are very popular and the fave of the friend groups. No, I wouldn't say that. Like, I have a lot of friends, but I wouldn't say I'm like popular. And I also wouldn't say I'm the favourite of the friend group. I wouldn't say there's like a favourite of the friend group. Do you know what I mean? Like, we all just get on really well, and like, I don't know, we don't really have favourites. I think it would be a bit weird if that, I think that might be a bit toxic, I don't know. Yeah, it's nice having a lot of good friends. Like, it's nice because I feel like I have like a tight circle, but then we still have a lot of other friends as well, which is really nice, because I would definitely prefer having like a few really close friends than like a lot of like friends that aren't super close to me, than just like loads and loads and loads of just like friends, because then I wouldn't have anyone to like talk to about the serious stuff and like just to chill with. I'd only have people to like go out with, and like, I don't know, I feel like it's a different kind of relationship when you can just like chill with someone in silence and like, you know, do the boring stuff with, rather than just the exciting stuff. So I'm lucky that I have both types of friends, you know. My friend said you've got a fat bund. You've nailed on the head there, to be fair, Rella. Someone said you've recovered physically from anorexia but not fully recovered mentally. Yeah, I've kind of already spoken to this. I would agree with that assumption. Someone said you're super confident and don't care what people think of you. I would agree like 50% with that, because I am quite confident. Like, if I meet someone new, I will happily talk to them and like make convo with them, and I don't know, I wouldn't think I'm like an awkward person to be around or anything. But I feel like the reason I am confident in a weird way is because I do care what people think of me, but then at the same time I don't. Like, it depends. I think it depends who's thinking what of me. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, like, it's human nature to want people to think good things of you. Like, obviously I don't want people to think bad things of me, but what does bother me is when people think things of me that's not true. But if people have an opinion on me and a judgment of me, then that doesn't bother me too much, because I know that I most likely haven't done actually anything wrong and I've just been myself, so I haven't, that's up to them how they view me. But if they don't like me for a reason that isn't true, and they've just heard from someone else, or like a rumour they've heard, and that's why they don't like me without actually knowing me, then that does bother me, which I think is fair enough, to be fair. In general, I'd probably say I don't really care what people think of me, and I am quite confident. I'm also very insecure. Like, I'm not confident within myself, I'm just outgoing, if that makes sense. Like, I'm actually very insecure, but I'm just like confident socially. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's the kind of confident you're talking about, I think. I don't know though. Someone said you're happiest when you're around other people. 100 million trillion zillion %. Like, even if I'm sat there with silence with someone, instantly my mood is just lifted. Like, I don't know what it is, but I really do rely on other people to be happy, which isn't a very good trait. And no, I wouldn't say I rely on other people. Like, I don't make people feel bad about not being with me or anything, but I mean, I just tend to be happier when I'm around other people. So I do like to go out and be with my friends a lot, because it does just make me an overall happier person. So yes, your assumption is correct indeed. Someone said You hate your body and the way it looks now, even though it's so beautiful. Thanks for saying it's so beautiful. Yeah, I would say, well, I wouldn't say you are right. I literally hate my body and I have so many clothes I would love to wear, and like I see so many trends I want to follow and like so many different styles that I want to wear myself, but I feel like I can't because I just wouldn't feel confident. I wouldn't be able to like wear it out. It's like obviously really difficult when, I don't know, I do just hate the way my body looks, and I think that's really common nowadays, but it's horrible that so many people feel like this. But I don't know what I'm going to do about it. I don't know if I need to grow to accept it or like change it, or like, I really don't know. But I guess I'm just on a learning thing, you know, like I just need to go with the flow and then we'll just see what happens, and I don't want to think about it too much, do you know what I mean? Else then it's actually going to start to bother me and affect me, and I don't want to act on anything, so I'm just going with the flow and hoping that I'll learn to accept it, if you know what I mean. Someone said you have a boyfriend. Incorrect, I don't have a boyfriend. I know you didn't even ask this, but do I want a boyfriend? Do I want a boyfriend? In an ideal world, probably yes, actually. I want a really chill boyfriend. Like, I don't want anything that's like controlling or like overprotective or, you know, toxic in any way. Like, I literally just really want like a chill boyfriend that I can just update them with my day whenever I want and like what's going through my mind, and just talk to them about anything, and just have someone that I can just, you know, loll around with. Is that a good way to describe it? Like someone like we can just like chill with and cuddle and have fun with and like laugh loads, because like I literally love laughing. Like, it's so fun, and I feel like it's different kind of laugh when you like that person. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like really goals, and then I don't know, I'm getting awkward. So yeah, I probably would, just to have that person. That's all. That's literally all. Someone said your hair is your favorite part of yourself. No, I'd actually probably disagree. I don't know what my favourite part of myself is. I actually hate my hair. I don't know. I think it's really boring, but I don't really think I have a favourite part of myself. Maybe like my eye colour. But even that, I'd like it to be lighter. But I don't know. Probably my eye colour is my favourite part of me. TBH said you hate being tall. Yeah, I do hate to be tall. Although, I feel like I've learned to accept it more recently. Like, definitely when I was younger, I disliked it more than what I do now. I feel like when I was at school and stuff, it was more of a thing that I was tall, and like, I don't know, comments would be made on it being tall, and obviously like you wouldn't really say anything, but I really didn't like it because I was like taller than everyone and I hated that. It's actually not that bad. Like, my best friend is really tall as well, so I think that makes it better because most places I go I'm with her, so at least we can suffer together and feel embarrassed together. But it's not the worst thing in the world, don't get me wrong, but it's also not the best. Like, when there's so many girls around you that are like tiny and you just feel like massive, and it's like, please don't come near me, even though I really want to talk to you, just please don't come near me because I look really big right now. But yeah, I probably do agree with you, to be fair. Oh no, I've got blush on my brush. You might come off as bitchy, but you are so nice. I think a lot of people have actually said to me that before they knew me, just from like looking at me or whatever, they've assumed that I'm bitchy, and then they've been like, but I was literally so wrong. Like, I actually think you're a really lovely girl, which I think is actually a nice thing. Or is it? Because I want to seem approachable. Like, I want people to feel like they can come up to me and talk to me, but maybe they don't feel like that if I look bitchy. But obviously I can't disagree or agree with that because I don't know how I come across with the people, but I like to think that I'm quite approachable. I don't know if I have a resting bitch face. I don't really think I do. Or if I do, it's unintentional. Like, if ever I get eye contact with someone, I would never just be like I'd always smile at them. Do you know what I mean? Or make them feel like they could talk to me, hopefully. I don't know. People have said to me they do think I look bitchy, which I don't really understand about. Doesn't really bother me, I don't think, as long as people know I'm not, you know. But yeah, sometimes I don't want to be happy. Someone said you're much happier since recovery. Yep, indeedy doodah. Literally, like, I can actually have time to think about other things. Yeah.
Have you got any cotton buds, please?
Jack said you sniff glue. Aw, that's so cute, babe, but I don't. Someone said you didn't have a good time in school. I actually hated school. Like, people always said that, like, when I said, oh, I didn't like school, they always be like, oh, school's the best time of your life, like, best time you'll have or whatever, but it literally isn't. Like, I don't like school, and I still don't. I would never want to go back. I've never thought, oh, to be back in school. Do you know what I mean? Like, school wasn't a bad time for me, like, for most of it, but it definitely wasn't a good time. Like, the say the last couple of years were maybe like a bit more of a bad time, but that wasn't to do with anyone really, it was just like myself. But no, it was just not good for me. School was not my thing really not good for mental health. You know, I've done my eyebrows really dark by accident because I used the wrong colour, but that's my bad. Oh well, just been a nice age for 10 days, can do what I want, can't I? Okay, try to like put powder on them so they're like not as dark. Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling. I get a feeling that I never know. Someone said you're close to your family. I am close to my family. You are correct. I have a very close family, to be fair. I'm very lucky. I have a close family. Someone said I'm an extrovert. I feel like I'm extroverted around introverted people and introverted around extroverted people, but I could be wrong. Yeah, no, that is right actually, I'd say. I think when I'm comfortable with you, I'm definitely extroverted. Well, I think so anyway. I don't know, I feel like I'd have to ask my friends and see what they think. I don't know, maybe if I like you, I probably am quite introverted around you, but it just depends. Like, I can get really nervous around people. Well, sometimes it just depends on the day, do you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm in a really good mood and I'm really outgoing and loud, but sometimes I'm just a bit more like, not in the mood today. I'm annoyed I use the wrong colour, but oh well, we live and we learn. Someone said you talk to a lot of boys. No, I wouldn't say I talk to a lot of boys. Like, if you mean it in a friend way, yeah, I do have a lot of boy friends. No, I don't talk to a lot of boys. Lol. Someone said you're quite well spoken. I think I'm quite well spoken. I think people have said to me in the past I'm quite well spoken. So probably yeah. I want to be well spoken. So I hope I'm well spoken. You guys can tell me if I seem well spoken or not. I think I've just put too much blush on, but I use the same blush for the same brush for my blush and bronzer, so I can't really like tone it down. Sweet Caroline. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've literally binge watched Too Hot to Handle in isolation. Well, the series 2, and genuinely obsessed. I love it. It's amazing. I've started watching series 1 and I think I actually like series 1 more. I love Harry Jowsey. I think he's so funny. Like, he's actually dope. Not really rating how he lied though. Oh, I literally burped when I said that, and I've got a really itchy nose, and I put makeup on. My nose gets so itchy. Like, I don't know why. Sweet Caroline, a good time never seems so good. Someone said you're always up for getting drunk. I'd probably say yes, to be fair, because even if I say I'm not going to drink, 95% of the time when I get there I actually end up drinking, so probably yes. TBF. I'm not very good at saying no to most things, if I'm honest, because I have this motto that's like, you only live once and you're only a teen once. And if anyone asks me that and I think, oh, I can't be arsed, and then I just say to myself, what the hell, you're literally only a teen once, and then I'm just like, oh, okay, fuck it. Do you know what I mean? There's no stopping me. I'm just reckless, scandalous teen. Look, I'm literally not a scandalous teen. I'm really not a scandalous teen, am I? Teen? Great. Apparently I can't speak either now. I really hope that the outside noise wasn't annoying in this video, because once I filmed a video with the windows open and the noise was really annoying me, but it was just too hot not to. It's quite humid outside today, just if anyone's interested. Okay, I do still need to go and get some lip gloss and like lipstick and stuff, but it's in my bag downstairs. So this is gonna be my finished look. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please like, comment and subscribe. All my social medias will be in the description box below. I don't know why I'm being really weird right now. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Peace and out.